What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Shooting for Silverware. Today guys, I've gone for a League 1 team. I'm going to go through all the leagues actually, all the major leagues. I did BPL in the last episode, I've done League 1 this time around, and I'm going to do Bundesliga, Serie A and BBVA next up guys. So if you've got any teams you'd like to recommend me, they don't have to be just from those leagues, I am open to doing some hybrids as well, then link me to them on Twitter. My Twitter is twitter.com/NepentheZ. If you guys want to buy any Ultimate Team coins, check out utcointraders.com, their link is in the description. A very fast, reliable and cheap service. Now let's get into the team guys, because this is a team I had a lot of fun playing with. We've got Sirigu in goal, very strong goalkeeper. Mariano at right back, 4-star skill moves, very strong indeed. Sarko, the team of the season version, at centre back, 80 pace, 85 defending and 86 heading. Thank you very much. 281,000 for Sarko, but he was very much worth it. And the other centre back we've got is Shedju. Now he only has 70 pace, and I say only, that's actually okay for a centre back, but he's got 88 defending and 89 heading. He is a tank. He wins almost everything at corners, both defensive and offensive. Very, very good to have in a team. I've got Bedemo at left back guys, just so you can know there as well, like Shedju. Cost 76,000 coins, so cheap for a guy that plays so well. Bedemo at left back guys, then we've got Gonalons and that is Sissoko at CDM. Could have got team of the season or informed versions for both of these cards, but I didn't want to put too many in there because I don't want to experience handicap or anything like that. Gonalons is a beast. He is so good, like just an all-round god. He's very much like your Abu Dhabi or Johan Kabay or Gundogan or Gustavo. Like, he's just got a little bit of everything, you know. He's absolutely awesome. In at the cam spots guys, we've got Lucas, who cost me a fair amount of cash, 3,500 for a cam with 92 pace, 88 dribbling. It cost me a fair amount of cash in terms of how well he played. I actually really didn't like him. 0 goals in 4 games, as you can see there. Didn't like him at all. And overall, he's only scored 1 in 8, so he scored 1 in 4 for the club before me. The other cam we got guys is Valbuena, who scored 1 in 4 for me. I like Valbuena. His team of the season version, he cost me 200,000 coins guys. He is an exceptional player. I love playing with him. He's so good. In the centre forward position we've got Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 633,000, 5 goals in 4 games from Zlatan. And you know he's a god. Like, honest to God, like playing him as a centre forward in this formation, it feels like cheating. It feels like he has a stat card on him. He's strong, he's got finishing, he's got flair, he's got obviously the 5-star skill moves. I don't know, he's got a 4-star weak foot, his long shots are epic, his skill moves are epic. Just everything about him is god status. And because, like, for me, 77 pace is not enough for a striker, or at least for a striker, a lone striker anyway, maybe in a two at the top formation. But as a centre forward, you don't need that pace, so it really comes alive. Ibrahimovic playing exceptional. And last but not least, we've got Loike Remy, 3 goals in 4 games, cost me 4,000 coins, the Marseille version. What I love about Remy is his heading and his pace, and the fact he has 4-star skill moves and a 3-star weak foot. So this is a team that I use guys going into the game. It's a very, very good squad to use. If you do, you can build this team relatively cheap without the team of the seasons, and of course you could just take out Ibrahimovic and put a different centre forward in there. If you know, obviously if you can't afford the Ibrahimovic, but you could get this team for around, I don't know, without Ibra and without the informs, maybe like 50,000 coins, something like that. Nowhere more than that, that's for sure. So go check it out, and then guys, let's get into the gameplay. Okay guys, into the gameplay we go, and the first team we come up against is a 4-4-2 team. He's got Benzema and Cavani up front, Lavezzi and Di Maria on the wings, Nasri and I can't remember who the CM is, the team of the season. It might well be the man that I've got actually, Gonalons, but it's probably not. Then he's got, I didn't even get time to see the defence there, but it's a solid team. And once again, like the last episode guys, I was a bit disappointed that the first couple of rounds I didn't come up against derps, you know, because usually you come up against the gold teams with low chemistry, or the bronze teams with low chemistry starter pack type teams. But this time around guys, just solid teams every single time. And look at that for a strike from Sissoko. And let's talk a little bit about this team. So the 4-2-3-1 is a formation that I used here, and it's a formation that's underused in FIFA. A lot of people feel the 3-5-2 and since I've started using it, the 5-2-2-1 are exceptional formations, and they are, don't get me wrong, they are very, very strong. But the 4-2-3-1 played right is probably the most overpowered formation in the game. It's what the pro gamers use, and the reason why they use it is because it is super defensive, but it offers exceptional attack. Now, when I tweeted out that the 4-2-3-1 was such a good formation, a lot of people said that it would have been even better formation had the cams been, you know, left mids or left forwards, and right forwards. So instead of like centre attack mids, you know, you either have like a Lamb or a Ram. They don't exist in this game, unfortunately. And I agree, like I would love to, instead of having to use Valbuena and Lucas, I would like to be able to use, for example, you know, my Bundesliga team or my Sweat team, if I could have like Ribery and Robin in those positions, I think they would play like absolute gods. And that's probably one of the reasons why the 4-2-3-1 isn't used so much, just because it leaves no room for wingers. As far as I'm aware, FIFA 14 is going to change that. I could be wrong, but they could change that. I spoke to the guy that kind of has an influence in the formations and let him know that you guys want to see that sort of stuff. So hopefully that's going to make a change there. But this team, regardless, is very, very good. Lucas and Valbuena play very, very heavy roles in the team. I thought I'd score more goals with them, to be honest, because they are cams, but I think between the pair of them, I think Valbuena just scored the 1 goal and Lucas didn't score any. Ibrahimovic, though, was the star of the team. If you can get another centre-forward in a formation like this that's very, very good, for example, I think Taarabt would be a solid player to put here. You're going to just do damage with them, guys. Like, he's got a strong weak foot, 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves. He's got infinite ability, you know, he's got really good shooting, really good technique, his dribbling is exceptional, he pulls off the skill moves cleanly, he's quite strong, he's very tall so he can win headers. He is like the key player, Ibrahimovic, in this team, and I played a lot of the game around him because he's that good. The third opponent I came up against, guy, was a guy called FIFA Skiller. He's got Suarez, Asaidi and Lamela up front. And then a bit of a hybrid Serie A/BPL team. He's got the Newcastle trilogy on the left there with Kabai, Yanga and Biwa and Santon in at left back. And I thought, like, this looks like a solid team. People that actually build skill teams like this generally are actually very, very good, like with hybrid teams, a few skill players and stuff. And look at this for a bit of luck. How the ball kept bouncing to me, I do not know. There's the a little bit more luck, and you can see this guy already. Look at him just diving around in the edge of the box. The ball falls to Sissoko, and then out to Valbuena on the left-hand side, who chips it in for Gonalons to be there to head home. And I noticed pretty quickly that the guys that I'm playing here is exactly that. It's actually 2 people, and they were very, very, very bad. Like, I don't know how they made it to the semi-finals, honest to God. It was a very easy game for me, one that I really enjoyed playing in. Look at that, with a nice scissor kick there from Loike Remy. Yep, it was very lucky to go in. The keeper should have probably saved that, or if he didn't even touch it, it would have gone wide, no doubt about it. But he palmed it into the back of the net, and very nice indeed to go 2-0. And this was just a fun game for me. You know, these guys were just sliding all over the place, causing themselves all sorts of troubles. But in terms of this team, guys, like I say, the 4-2-3-1, if you actually want to know how best to play the 4-2-3-1, it's playing it on defensive or ultra defensive with counter attack. I don't highly recommend ultra defensive ever, because for me it just invites pressure. But defensive for sure with counter attack will see you create many, many opportunities with this team. And definitely be able to hold your own in defence as well. If you have 2 very defensive-minded central defensive midfielders, for example, if you play a BPL team or a Bundesliga team and you put like Gundogan and Gustavo in CDM, or if you put Ramirez and Fellaini in CDM, you're going to be having a great time. Like, they're going to be doing their work. I come up against this guy in the final, guys. Aguero and Hernandez up front. He's got Bale left forward in a cam spot and Balotelli in left mid as a cam. I didn't understand that. I would have changed them around myself and just changed them in game if that's how you prefer them. Then he's got Walcott and the Ramirez, Williams, Vertonghen, Walker, Clichy at left back, and Lloris in goal. And I looked at this team and I thought, you know what, like, if you take out his manager, he only gets 89 chemistry, so I thought I could have a really good game here. But this guy played one of the most frustrating games I've ever played against. Like, he got real lucky with the header from me there. Very poor defending from me. It's not even luck for him, it's just poor from me. But this guy literally just used L1 triangle. No matter whereabouts on the field he was, no matter where he got the ball, if he got the ball with his, his left back, he would just hit L1 triangle. And I can't tell you how difficult it is to defend that. Like, it's ridiculously difficult. So obviously he's found something that works for him with this formation and this style team, and he scores a goal there with Walcott in the 71st minute to make it 2-1. And then another goal. Look at that, keeper punches. Look at that for some defence. Just terrible defending again. 2 goals conceded from me. Both of them terrible defending. The defender misses the tackle yet again, and he goes 3-1 up with Aguero in the 75th minute. The game wasn't over there yet, though, guys. Lucas going down the right-hand side, and this is the kind of guy that I was playing against. He's passing around his defence. He's trying to be a bit cocky. He was doing this like a lot since he went 2-1 up, and bang, we managed to get the ball in with Remy. He pulls it back to 3-2 with 8 minutes left. but unfortunately we was unable to get another goal back. So 3-2 is the final score, guys. Would I recommend this team? Yes, I think it's a phenomenal team. I had a lot of fun playing with it. There's skills, there's power, there's pace, there's ability. It's a very fun team to play, and if you guys have enjoyed this video and if you are enjoying this series, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. All the love is always much appreciated. The guy deserved the win, no question about it. 13 shots, 9 on target and 56% possession, so well done to him. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace!